Hello YouTube. I've got two of my Jensen 75s mounted pretty well permanently, at the very least semi-permanently, on some plywood boards that I've stained and sealed. One of those 75s there you see is running the press and the saw, and the other 75 is running the pump jack and the corn sheller. Both of them's running on gas-fired boiler. What I like about this setup is it's portable. Once I have it fired up like this, I can actually I could pick it up and carry it outside on the picnic table if I wanted to. Another thing I like about them is I can turn them while I'm running them, like this one here. Let me drag him around here. Turn the whole setup. And I can check my water in the boiler easily. And I can get a look at my flame down here and see what kind of fire I've got under it, how my burner's looking. Plus, I've noticed it's kind of fun just to look at a different angle. You know, most of the time when they're running in my YouTube videos, you see this side of the engine, the setup right there. Usually, you know, so mainly so you can see the engine working. But it seems like by being so easy to handle like this, there's different views of it that's interesting too. You know, I think that's an interesting view right there of these two toys running. You can see the steam engine off in the distance there chugging. A couple of steam leaks. Of course, there's the butane tank. That happens to be the large tank. I can probably run this thing 5-6 boiler loads on that one tank. Probably an hour and a half, 2 hours running total. And it's even kind of interesting to look at from the backside, which you almost never look at when you're running these things. You know, the engine's over there just stroking away. But here I can still see a steam leak. Or maybe that's a condenser there, yeah. And the toys that it's running are still kind of interesting from this backside angle. And it also is pretty easy to get both engines running at the same time, no problem. I just heat up, I don't know, I think it was 2 cups of water in a Pyrex measuring glass. Half of it goes in one boiler, half of it goes in the other. And then light the fire under each one. They both come up to steam about the same time. Anyway, quite a bit of work really by the time I got the boards. I wanted to put a little color on the boards and then a little bit of waterproofing on them. Hopefully they'll hold up. Got everything screwed down. There's my butane gas tank. Firing that boiler on too. Easy to check the fire and the water level in the boiler. Let me watch it from the back side, both of them. So anyway, I'm pretty pleased with the way it's turned out. They're easy to drag off the shelf. They're easy to put up when I'm done. I'll throw a half a sheet or a pillowcase I've cut open over the top of them. Keeps a lot of dust off. Makes it a lot easier to run them and enjoy them. One more thing too that I want to point out. I've had several of these Jensen 75s. These are the two nicest ones I've messed with. One thing I've noticed on the Jensen 75s, it's hard to find one that governor right there spinning is straight. And I've done a little bit of tweaking on them. It's hard, if they're not straight, it's hard to get them right. That one there is perfect. That one right there is close enough to perfect for me. But I've seen a lot of these Jensen 75s. You won't hardly ever find one that governor's not got a good wobble in it. Another thing is the base on this engine right here has to be the best looking base I've ever had on one of these hobby engines. That's just a real nice blue. This is a later model. This is an older model until the smaller handles. And this is the color that majority of the bases you run across in this grade of engine is. That one right there is really nice. Sort of hate to put holes in it, put it to the board, but I think somebody would take it if they were looking for a nice engine. So, let me turn them back around to the business side. We're close to it. So thanks for watching, and I'll post another video of something new somewhere down the road. Thanks.